Well, good morning, everybody. I'm standing up here and I'm feeling a bit lost, because usually I have some theme music, and then I look into the camera, and I say, hi, welcome to Ask the Property Experts. My name is Migrate, but there's no auto cue here, so I'm going to have to ad-lib this, and this could be a bit difficult. If I get lost anywhere, just put up your hand and help me along. Welcome to what's become a fantastic annual event, the Ruda Real Estate Investor Magazine sponsored, Wealth Migrate co-sponsored annual investment conference. You are here with full intent. I don't make any discounts for dolus eventualis. I think you want to be here. You made a plan to be here, and welcome to you. We started just a tad bit late. We will kick off at 8 o'clock. We're a little bit beyond that. But you were here, and the maxim is always reward those who put in the time and the effort. You've decided to invest a day with the team that are here. I don't have a baker's dozen of panelists. I have 8, and then we're going to have 2 panel discussions. But really, the conference setup is Ruda produces fantastic research and reports through the year. They can do bespoke work if you need it. But really, this is an engagement session with you, the investing public. And the program has been put together this year to be quite broad. If you read last week's Economist, they were talking about global house prices being perhaps bubblish. We're in South Africa fitting in that. We've seen and we know that there's a review coming out of the size of the SAPO is doing the research on the size of the property industry locally. We know that's knocking about 5 trillion. Where's that going? How are we feeling about that? We've had comments out of the state that the state wants to consolidate its property holdings and trade as an entity. What opportunities and threats are in that space? So the collective knowledge of everybody that's here in the room, the pieces of information, the perspectives that you have, we hope to amalgamate through a conversation. The conversation will be led by experts, giving background and backdrop, but really it's a conversation that we all contribute to and create together. So I need your participation, the speakers need your participation to build something of value for all of us. My name is Kura Chiota, and it's my absolute pleasure to be here doing this with you. We're going to be doing this again in Cape Town not so early. Fantastic. So if you've got any people down there who want to participate as well, let them know. But as usual, we always start with a few housekeeping things. We are in, they tell me that Maslow's needs, you've got self-actualization at the top. And then you've got, I think it's sex and food right at the bottom. But even below that, there's Wi-Fi. So there's Wi-Fi connection available. If you've got any of your goodies, you can get 500 megabytes per device per day. So if you want to connect, there's no password. If you just scroll down on the networks to connect, courtesy of Emperor's Palace, you're plugged in and you can be anywhere in the world. This is a non-smoking venue, as all are in South Africa. The ladies and gentlemen's conveniences, and I'll do my best to appreciate the hostess. There are 2 exits out there. Then to the left, we do have a tea break. Tea break will be outside as you came in right now. I know that the preparations there currently are not Banting diet friendly, but I assure you by lunchtime we'll get that right. Lunch is as well in the convention center, so we'll go left, and then there's the eating area there, a buffet to suit everybody's needs. If I may ask, as a courtesy to the speakers and your fellow delegates, if you can put your cell phones on silent. I do know vital information, Facebook updates, tweets are going to be coming through, but if I can ask you to put your phones on silent so we can have the shared experience. A piece of lost property. If I was a smoker, my lighter wouldn't have been pink, but somebody may have dropped a pink lighter along the way. I'd happily give that back to you. So, not taking much more of your time. The property industry, where does it sit? We all know and we're told that, and Irvin argues, and I argue with him about that, he believes property prices in the long run are affected by long-term construction costs, but that's a story for another day later. But where are we with an economy that was, 3 weeks ago, we were worrying, are we going into a recession? We had reports reported in the press yesterday and the day before yesterday, talking that the residential property sector has been showing surprising growth. But if we're in a weak economic environment, how do we access those opportunities? We're going to get some guidance from Etienne Roux as an economist, who's going to take us through the big picture and then start building the building blocks. But property, as we know, any investment, any asset class, any opportunity to put money aside has to have a broader context. And South Africa, sitting on this tiny little southern tip of the continent, we represent less than 0.5% of the global economy. So the opportunities surely can't just be local. So it's going to be my pleasure to call upon a partner in the program and the sponsor of our event, the CEO of IPS, Scott Pickens, to give us a welcome. Scott.